Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out.
Third baseman,
here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Now batting number 15.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 34.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a. Digging in once again, Donald Jones. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Bradley is there. 1 down.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit sharply on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusney Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hit hard toward the right side. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopper foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The catcher, number 9.
Riding in once again, Jeff Mathis.
Mathis.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit.
And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And they have taken the lead. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Number 56.
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back. Here's a high pop-up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 48.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
And this is fouled straight back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Line drive to left. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. Into the box, Donald Jones. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Swihart is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Boston, second baseman.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 34.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Rusney Castillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hit to third. To his left, Holt. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's ball. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today, the 3rd and final game. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane, and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Slapped hard the opposite way. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Man, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
Sammy Vaccaro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Gaddis. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And that
baseman.
brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball in there for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gaddis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a good start here in the first for C. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. And he lays off there, 1-0. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Stepping in now, Donald Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Second home run early in the year as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Jerko showing off his range in time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Jeff Mathis. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tap down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
From the stretch, Manny Machado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
To short, hit hard. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Second. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300.
Ramirez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Jones scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Mark Trumbo. He's starting to figure out the outfield, but let's be honest, His bat's putting him in the outfield right now. They want that bat in the lineup, and there just wasn't room at first base. His natural position. He's figuring out the defense, but man, can he hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To first. Scope is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch from CC. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. CC ready with the 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jose Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hit on the ground to third, and he's set down, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Castillo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one for Memorial Park.
Right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping up now, Luis Carrasco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in to try it again. Sammy Vaccaro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
On the move is Trumbo. And that retires the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogaerts charging in on it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Jeff Mathis. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hard hit ball to short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Well, that's a heck of an at-bat. He got himself down early, 0-2, fights off a couple more pitches, gets to the fifth pitch of the at-bat, and gets a base hit. Nice job.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to zip right by him at short. Heads up, it's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Standing in now, Rusney Castillo. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in once again, Luis Carrasco. Right there for strike one.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line to the right side, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Chopped weakly to the left. throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
A shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On a rope to the second baseman.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Scope rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Second baseman, Donald.
Ready for another shot now. Donald Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh and 1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. One-0 count. Here it is. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in once again, Sammy Vaccaro. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Sammy
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit to third. Backhanded. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
First baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's in there. Base hit. Vaccaro is on his way home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Center fielder.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he's safe.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. Reyes. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. This is a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Left fielder, Evan
Into the windup and the pitch. Left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Number 43 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Jeff Mathis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. As a look, now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Scorched to third. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jed Jerko.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1, here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Luis Carrasco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Jones will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the... Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Home to Reyes. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Jones.
In now, Donald Jones. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Vaccaro over to his right, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
ready once again, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Evan Gaddis now standing in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Orioles settle for 1. Ready for another chance? Sammy Vaccaro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Vaccaro
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter. Center fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Dribbled up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a win. Jeremy Jeffress is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jeremy.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vaccaro is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Oh.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes, 1-0. Smoke toward third. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Castillo. In to score, the runner from third. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Jones. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Hanley Ramirez. He'll
Ramirez
have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Gaddis on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Jed Jerko will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Jared Hughes. Comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
right fielder.
Now batting, Mark Trumbo. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate,
Left
Evan
fielder,
Gattis. He
Evan
flew out in his last
Gattis.
at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The
Standing
catcher,
in,
number 9.
Jeff Mathis. Couple
Jeff
of singles
Mathis.
for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Coming to the plate now, Rusney Castillo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Castillo.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Rounded weakly to the left. Machado is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, catcher.
Into the
Luis
box now.
Carrasco.
Luis Carrasco is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Inside and low, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Machado is there on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Digging in
Bogaerts.
to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
9-7, the
Our
final score in this ball game. The Orioles earn the win with a big 20-hit attack. Michael Givens claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Britton records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's it for